This MFL Marmac Coach Conversation brought to you by Meyer Auto Service, Havlicek Trucking, and Birdnow Chevrolet. We're with head coach Dan Anderson and a first-round victory over Postville last week, 70-7. Got to start with Cullen McShane. Touched the ball 6 times, scored 6 touchdowns. Ever seen anything like that, Coach?
No, I haven't actually. I didn't even realize that until after the game when someone told me that. But, he didn't waste any snaps. None of those starters did, actually, on Friday night. We had a good talk, all week long that, we played them the week before, and we won convincingly. But, I don't think that the guys were real satisfied with the way they played, especially in the first half. They came out a little flat, and Postville played us tough, 2 weeks back, that first half. And we just wanted to come out with a fast start and be crisp. And we did that. And Cullen, he every time he touched the football, like you said, he was in the end zone, running the ball, catching the ball, and then on defense, causing all kinds of problems and scooping and scoring.
We talk about it quite a bit, but it keeps happening. More defensive touchdowns, 2 more with Cullen last week. He now lead Class A in defensive touchdowns. How's it keep happening for you guys?
Coach Kirk Stu, our defensive coordinator, does a good job of putting guys in the right positions. We move guys around each week a little bit for better matchups. Maybe with our defensive linemen against an offensive lineman to get a better matchup. Special teams, we change our punt return and punt block every week depending on the team and what they want to do. So we're not predictable on what we're going to do on our special teams, and we spend extra time on that. And we still just practice the fundamentals. Last week, we spent more time on fundamentals and just getting better on the defensive line, the linebackers, more than we've done since, the preseason. And, those things really showed. Those young guys are really developing some depth, getting a chance to play and really shining. So, it all just came down to challenging those guys to play better. And we've got some good athletes out there, and they run to the ball, and if they're around the ball, there's going to be turnovers, and then they're going to make plays.
And in a postseason game, and you could say this probably in any game itself, the start of the game, very key. You got off to that big lead early last Friday night. How big is that when you're entering a game where you were a heavy favorite?
Yeah, really important. We took any wind out of their sails if they had any real early. The first series, they actually got a first down on us in that first series, and then Cullen got a punt block and scooped it up and scored. And then on offense, I think the first play of the game was we tried to hit him deep, and there was a pass interference. In the second play, we took another deep shot, and Cullen caught it for a touchdown in the second play of the game. So we were up, 14-0, 2 minutes into the game. And then, from there, it was just, the kids dominated out there, and the kids blocked well. I didn't have to yell too much. Well, I guess I don't yell. I talk loudly, but I didn't have to do that much on Friday night. I was there. I only saw it twice on film in the first half where we missed an assignment on a block, and that's pretty good in a whole first half to only see two missed blocking assignments in a whole half. So I just thought everybody came out and played well.
And this week it's East Buchanan coming to your place. What do you know about them? What challenges do they present?
Well, they're playing really good football right now. They started out a little slow this year, but I think they found their identity. They're a Wishbone team, and they've got some fast backs, and they've got some big linemen. And early in the season, they threw the ball a lot more and tried to and spread things out. And I think they're going back to their true identity down there at East Buck, which is pound the football and ball control. And they play good defense and run to the football. So, they'll be a great challenge for us here, and we're looking forward to it.
And facing a Wishbone team, how does that change your preparations, especially on the defensive side of the ball? Because that's an offense that a lot of teams don't run. Granted, you've seen it this year, but it's a different offense to prepare for. How so?
Right. Gap assignment's very important, and not trying to do more than what you're expected to do to stop, on the defense. It feels a lot like the South Wind preparation week. We have a good game plan to stop it. The fact is, one thing I noticed about, East Buck is they do a great job carrying out their fakes. And so, you have to play your assignment, and you can't try to do too much, because if you do, they're going to gash us. And so, that's what it comes down to. Just like option football, when you're playing a Wishbone, it's all assignment football. and being aggressive and trying to get them behind the chains early, and, you know, get them in second and third and longs is really important.
All right, Coach, we wish best of luck. Keep your kids healthy, and hopefully we're talking about another Bulldog victory next week. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thanks, Darren.
This Bulldog Coach Conversation brought to you by Birdnow Chevrolet, Meyer Auto Service, and Havlicek Trucking.